All right, let's get right to it. So I have been getting a ton of questions about Shipt. Shipt might come up as Tibish on the camera, I'm not sure. Anyways, it's Shipt. And what Shipt is it's a grocery service, grocery delivery service. And the stores that you can choose from are Publix, Kroger, Costco, and Target. That might be different in different states, but that is what your options are here in Georgia. So it's not really limited to grocery shopping, because if you do choose Costco or Target, you can buy a TV and have it delivered. Anywho, I'm here to answer all of the questions that I have been getting lately. So let us jump into it. I need glasses because I am old and it's just helpful when reading. So first question is, what is the rate of pay? The rate of pay is dependent upon the order. Each order is different. That's why I'm gonna put up this little screenshot here, or there. Gonna put up this screenshot here so you can see exactly what that variation could be. So on the screen at first, you have the orders that are in the area that you sign up for. You have different zones in the area of Atlanta. So the first one that we're gonna pull up here, well, first we're gonna hit refresh and see what orders are available. Looks like we got 2 in Brookhaven. Here's one for Dunwoody East. So this one, as you see to the left, has an estimated pay of $9 to $12. This one in Cumming has an estimated pay of $12 to $16. And then one in East Atlanta, that just went so fast I didn't even get to see. So let me pause it right here. You can see that within 2 weeks, I had 8 orders. So both of them, I had 8 orders for both weeks. But as you can see, there's a difference as far as how much I got paid. That is because one of those orders last week might have been small, and the order this week, I might have gotten a larger order. Or the tips might have been better. Tip your people, thank you. So if you look at March the 12th through the 18th, I only did 8 orders and earned $156.55. And then the previous week, March the 5th through the 11th, I earned $122.89, and that was 8 orders. Now, there are these things called delivery only orders, which means that the person, for example, has already called into Kroger. Kroger has done the shopping already. And what you do is you pull up outside and Kroger will put the groceries in your car and you just deliver them. Those pay a little bit less because you don't do any shopping yourself. So that makes sense. But those do not show up here. So I've actually earned a little bit more than what's shown here because I had some delivery only orders. So when you say what is the pay rate, it's hard for me to give a definite answer just because the pay rate is dependent upon the order. But as you can see, I've got $156.55. Let's see, $156.55 plus $122.89. So that's $279.44 that I've earned in the past 2 weeks, not including my delivery only. So with delivery only, that'll probably boost it up to maybe about $320. So I've earned $320 extra just in the past 2 weeks. Okay, next question is, how often are you paid? You are paid every Friday. So it's weekly pay, and it is tax-free. And when I do this, that means you still have to pay your own taxes as an independent contractor, but Shipt does not take taxes out of your check. So it's up to you. Make sure you do that to avoid tax evasion and go to jail. It is up to you to pay your own taxes. How many deliveries are you required to do? You are required to do 0. You do as many deliveries as you want to do. Next question I have is there a background check? Yes, there is a background check. As far as what they're looking for in the background check, I don't know exactly. That was one of the things I didn't really have to worry about. Hate to toot my own horn, but toot toot, my background is pretty damn squeaky clean. So my background check actually came back like an hour later that I was good to go. So next we have, what do you need to get started? You need a car. You need a car, you need patience, you need gas, you need music. There are a couple of things that Shipt would like you to have, and that is a cooler bag to keep items cold, and your Shipt shirt. You need your shirt. And that's, oh, the card that you use to purchase the orders from your customers. So next question is, can you quit at any time? Absolutely. You are a contractor. You sign a 1099, which means you are paid on a contractual basis. As if you quit, how can you start back up? That is not something that I have an answer for, to be honest with you. I'm sure if you look at Shipt's website, they will tell you what the process is if you decide to quit and go back. Next question is it like Instacart? To be honest, I don't know much about Instacart. I never used it, and I have never worked with Instacart. It's an app. So I can't really compare the two, to be honest. I've never used the service and I've never worked for the service. Next question I have is, can this be a full-time job? Yeah, it can be. You know, you can do it. You can do as many orders as you want to do. As far as will it be enough income to live off of, it definitely can be. It really depends what you consider to be okay. If your rent is like $900 a month, yeah, you could do this full time and pay your rent. Can you pay everything else? I don't know about that. But everything is really dependent on, you know, how many orders you get, your tips. It's a service, or it's a job rather, where it's not a predictable income. Could you make enough to work it full time and be okay? Probably. But just because you make a lot of money one week doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna make the same amount next week. So you wanna keep that in mind. As we all know, multiple streams of income is definitely the way to go nowadays. And yeah, that's really all the questions I have to answer currently. Thanks for tuning in. I'll probably go live on my IG page. Here is the link to my Instagram. I'll go live just in case there's more questions, and if anyone has any questions regarding this video. Okay, all right, thanks. Bye.